Welcome back to Real Tanks Only. Today we are climbing American medium line, starting from forgotten prototype the T20 and finishing with legendary M26 Pershing. The T20 never saw combat, but it paved the way for one of the most important US tanks of World War II and Korea, so buckle up, we are taking both into battle. T20 was designed in 1942 to replace Sherman. It had 76mm gun, sloped armor and torsion bar suspension. Deal back then, but it never saw combat. The army basically said, cool prototype, bro, but let's make it bigger. So T20 stayed at prototype, paving the road for Pershing. We come to the first game with T20, Karelia standard battle. We chose to go on the lower side of the map, basically try to do some damage and make use of our pretty powerful gun. In game, T20 actually has a 90mm gun, which is pretty powerful at tier 7. And first kill. Okay, not a bad start. Let's see what else can we do here. We are pushing forward with our teammates. Can we do some damage to that light tank? And we can. Let's push forward to unsuspecting enemies. A miss? Really? Okay. It happens. Gun isn't always the most accurate thing. Some spotting there, some tracking damage. We did decent damage ourselves. Can we find some more shots on the enemies? Push forward and unsuspected enemy. That's nice. Can we destroy him? Maybe. Turns out we can. Double kill. Moving on. No. RNG said no. Okay. Can we find another shot? Turns out we can. The gun doesn't want to. Oh, Arty. We have an Arty on our team. Good to know. Let's find some cover from it and advance. We don't want to be caught stationary when Arty is present. It's never a good thing with Arty in game. We're getting slapped. So we pull back behind this rock to avoid being shot with no damage in return from our side. But we still want to be aggressive and do some damage if possible. Can we do that? Third kill. Nice. That hurts a lot. Okay, let's see, from where are we shot from? Can we do something else in this game? Or this basically game over since we are quite low on HP and it turns out our team is losing the game. So enemies are advancing on our position and we're down. So did some damage, earned some medals. Okay. Now we are moving on to second game in T20. We found ourselves on Fisherman's Bay. We will try to go to the middle of the map to basically do some damage on unsuspecting tanks and basically try and spot enemies for our team. Because on most maps like those, where there's a hill in the middle, you want to occupy the hill to have an ability to assist allies with dealing with enemies all around the map. Heal is pretty important strategically. Let's see what we can do here. We're not spotting anybody, but patience is what is required in positions like that. No shots on him. Can we finish him? And we can. Nice. We have been spotted because we fired. And we are slapped like crazy. Oh well. So, with so much HP lost, you're basically one shot, so we kinda need to be more careful than we usually would be. And we are trying to play a bit more passive. Since if basically anyone shoots us, even RT, we are done for. But still, we will try to do some more damage to increase our score a bit more if possible. Let's see what we can do here. Japanese super heavy in the open. A dream for dealing damage. 2 shots in. We're trying to pull back behind cover so we don't get spotted and basically destroy it with HP we currently have, which is basically nothing. You have to keep that in mind while trying to do something in this game. Nothing is happening and we are getting pretty impatient. Let's see, can we move a bit more forward to deal some damage to those heavies, especially these Japanese super heavy. Let's see, can we basically deal with this medium tank? We spotted a TD. He is looking at us, which is great. Sweet, assisting damage and a kill at the end. Let's see, what else can we do? Can we shoot through this building? I don't think so. Okay. And there is this heavy. Heavies are still here. We actually don't really have any shots on them, which is unfortunate. But if they pull back a bit, maybe we can do something. No penetration. Okay. At least we hit the shot. The fact that we didn't penetrate is RNG. Maybe we should aim it better, but here we are. That was super lucky. We didn't take any damage. We were just tracked on so little HP. This is close to a miracle in my book. Can we do something else here? We need to be real patient. Oh, there he is. He's down. He was the one trying to destroy us and we destroyed him. Great. We farmed some damage, did some spotting damage, and at this point we are basically winning the game. So we are trying to assist our team by spotting enemies and doing something that will increase our score. We miss that TD, but sweet spotting and we're distracted. Oh well, can't win them all. Survive them all, I mean. Let's see what did we get from this battle. Nice amount of spotting damage, third class, not bad. Moving on to M26 Pershing. After the T20, T22, T20, T25, the 26C3 finally became M26 Pershing. It rolled out into combat late in World War II and made statement. Knock out Tigers in Cologne. Later it fought in Korea. Basically the US said, sorry we are late, we had to bring 90mm. So, first battle. Highway standard battle. We are not going in the city side of the map, we chose to go on the hilly side of this to basically counter advancing enemy medium tanks. And basically if we can spot some light tank, deal with him, this would be also nice. But we are advancing with our fellow medium tanks to go in this like farm area, upper left corner of the map, to see what we can do there. Light, it is right, I spotted. Okay, moving on. From this area we can basically deal with those mediums, and if we are able to counter them and deal with them, we can deal with TDs sniping from other side of this valley. And only one enemy meeting was playing here, and basically our spotting ally was already on the other side. So best course of action is to basically go with them and help them deal with those tanks that stayed close to the base. So rushing over the hill, basically no one is sitting at the ridge line trying to defend this side of their base, which is unfortunate for them, but here we are, pushing with our team. This kind of arrangement from enemy team doesn't really happen too often, which is honestly pretty big mistake from their side, but sucks for them. Can we do some damage? Oh, he's destroyed. Nice. One TD down. Turns out there is a lot of base campers on the enemy team which have stayed behind. So we push forward, trying to deal some damage. We were able to firstly upgrade engine on Pershing, and engine does wonders. Burning plus destroying RT. Cool. In case of Pershing, like 70 horsepower makes all the difference in mobility. And gold Type 59. We can't even penetrate him for some reason. He's wiggling so much, our aim is not as good as it should be. Can we hit this cupola? And we can. More damage. Nice, nice. T-29, American heavy tank. His turret is basically impenetrable, so we are aiming at its hull, which doesn't have the best armor. His best choice of action is to basically stay hull down as much as he can. But since we are so far down, he can't really do that. Sucks for him. Good thing for us. But we can't penetrate his hull. Okay. We can. With other shot. Nice, nice. Can we do something more to him? We can. He's pulling behind cover, exposing on his dirt. Can we finish Type 15? No, his luck is golden, as is his cow. They are being hit from multiple enemies, but we are still standing. Can we finish him? Oh, that was close. He almost destroyed us. And we destroy him in the end. Can we do something else for this TD? But he can do something for us. Oh well. Moving on to the stats of this battle. This Type 59 in the end did wonders for enemy team. Good job from his side. Second battle in M26 Pershing is on Abbey. This map usually has heavy line on the left, medium slash sometimes assault TDs on the water side, and lights fighting for middle of the map. I chose to go on the water side of this map with T77. He was a bit of pain in the ass because he didn't want to move, so he crashed into a mountain, but here we are. Maybe he didn't pay attention. And we spot our first enemy, and we're basically letting him on fire. He's burning. That's nice. Nice. What else can we do here? From this position we really can't do anything. So our only option is to push forward. To do something more. I mean, this score at the start of the battle is honestly amazing. I was a bit lucky to put him on fire, but nice. Can we do something more? Nobody's advancing, so we push forward. We got slapped from this balcony. Can we find some shots on him? And no, we can't. But there is enemies advancing at our position. Let's try to deal with them first, if we possibly can. Tortoise is advancing. We will use him as a cover to basically hide behind him and try to do some damage. He can take a lot of punishment. And two super heavy TDs clashing. Their battle will be legendary. Of course, I'm helping our guy deal with him. Can I track him? And I can. He's not paying attention to me, which is amazing. He can do so much to me. And he's dead. Okay, pushing forward. Yeah, this tank that actually pushed me into a rock because he didn't want to move. I'm a bit pissed about that, and I think the better thing to do is pushing forward. To win this lane. But this battle honestly is already over, in a sense. We are winning on HP. We have more tanks. Not much this tank can do. We bounce. His turret is pretty strong. Our shot wasn't blessed by RNG. Not much what we can do here. And cleanup time. Can we deal with those things? Oh, Hello there. We go behind this DD and we will try to track him and take as little damage as possible from him. If we can do it. Let's see. He is turning, I track him, but he turns around, repair his track, and lower plate. We have advantage of shots per minute, reload. He has better alpha, but he is down. Dead for friendly Arta. Stuns us for a bit, but this game is over. Nice. We are able to do best combined damage in this tank. Amazing score. And can we get close to this enemy before our destroys them? And no, we cannot. Okay. Let's see what we did in this battle. M class. 6 medals, 1 epic medal. Amazing score. First by experience, first by the damage. Nice. Now, let's go over medals we were able to earn in T20. 3rd class, Fire for Effect, Bone Breaker, Spotter, and huge damage. Even more medals. Even 1 epic medal in Pershing. Few double medals. Mastery class on Pershing. Amazing for these 2 tanks. So, what do you think? Would you rather drive the Forgotten Prototype or late Warrior Legend? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching Real Tanks Only. More American tanks coming soon. Bye.